Well, look who we've got here. Nobody, because it's just me and the chat. Well, hello, people. I haven't really streamed in a bit. I think like 2 days, 2, 3. I've done other streams, but they haven't been like set public or have been public yet. But those are in streams for like chill stuff and mostly because I wanted to. But now, because I had a rhythm of streaming like every day, doing an activity. Mostly the first ones were drawing. Then it went to Minecraft. Then I went to more drawing. But now I've got news. It still includes drawing. But I was randomly chilling on my bed, right? When I looked genuinely and got inspired by a new idea of this Minecraft video I saw. It was by a YouTuber I've recently found, and um, her name is Jumper Who, but she recently made a cinematic video where she was trapped in an infinite prison that kept going on and on and on. But it trapped her, not her getting thrown in by an officer. It was obviously staged and it was really cool. It had music, cinematics, and stuff. But the thing is, it had this thing. There was something that was keeping her there, damaging her slowly, jump scaring her, making noises, screams, and more. So it was really creepy. But then there was also something that was helping her, making portals, deflecting, and getting rid of the jump scares, and whatever screaming there was would tone down the screaming and or press something to block it. So a good versus evil situation while she was trying to escape. She made part one and posted it, and then recently she literally the other day she just posted part two. But I'm new to her channel. The thing is, this evil versus good got me thinking. And fun fact about me: I am a very, very creative person. Meaning, I can come up with basically anything whenever I want. That's how me and my friends made an entire story, fictional, with characters, themes, bosses, villains, heroes, civilians, and more. Fictional, obviously. But with this being, I decided to use that creativity. What is up? Hey, what's up, bro? I was able to use that creativity, and I want to start a new series that I'm able to stream. Obviously, because I want to. So, what's up, Nam? What's up, Samar? Hello. So, before we went, because I was gone for a while watching the movie, I got in my chair and I just started to really sketch. What's up, MR? What's up, Cobra? I started to just generally sketch something out because I wanted to fit that theme of evil versus good, but in my style. Which personally, if you know me, I love mythical creatures, horror, um, and stuff like that. That in my theme of drawing, of course. Um, and I love if you know ARGs from Minecraft, Roblox, stuff like that, horror specifically, or fiction specifically. I really, really like those. So I took inspiration from that and I made it into my own thing. So tonight, it won't be too long of a stream, but tonight I'm going to be drawing the first sketches of my first character in this new series I'm doing, which every stream will be either new character or new piece of art. Sorry, I have a lisp. Piece of art. So, we're going to be doing the first one. That was a long yapping session, but thank you all for tuning in. And also, letting in know in a secret, I might also ask my friend, my W twin Preppy, for help because me and her have made ARG slash lore on a different thing. Um, but I'm lazy and we haven't continued it. But this one we can lock in because there's multiple characters. The main character, evil, and then good. And it's all humanoid, all stuff like that, and relates to fiction. Enough yapping. This is the base sketch of our evil character. He is a monster, but he's very humanoid, has very grotesque, long limbs with enlarged hands and claws. And I have plenty of lore for who he is. So if you're scared now, well, it's about to get scarier. I have this to hold up my camera and all these. We're not going to be needing half of these colors for this guy because, well, guess what? An evil character being pitch black? Oh my gosh, could not have seen that from a miles away. So, my blackest thing is a Sharpie, but it's going to go right through the paper and I want to draw to the back of it. So, instead, we're going to be using dark gray, which will work perfectly because it's basically the same thing as black. Don't quote me on that. So, also, he doesn't have literally any other colors besides light gray and black on his body. Because light gray is some sorts for patterns, because his natural body color is a very dark gray, not black. But in all of our scenes, pictures, depictions, he's basically black. All black, because he's shadowy, like mysterious. He doesn't have a face, although he does. As you can see, he has two eyeballs, a head, and it doesn't look like he has a mouth. But at the same time, if you look close, it kind of looks cute, right? Well, you're wrong. This is just a neutral thing. Thing is about him, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to make it where this thing has stages of aggression, sort of like an animal. So he can be aggressive and neutral, meaning he can be hostile and non-hostile. But he's low-key a cutie. I know he is so cute. Don't worry. So, with this being, I want to first get this. I already have the sketch done, but I want to draw him. And then, after drawing, we'll see how it looks. And yeah, thing is about this page, he's going to have a side profile, a depiction of his of his head in non-neutral state, and poses. I got inspired by some type of fan art of this backrooms thing I saw a while ago, so I took inspiration off of that. By the way, Backrooms trailer just released. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I wish, hmm, kind of wish I was able to spread out his legs more, but at the same time, I don't want to go back to my past habits of drawing, which were making everybody do the splits. Let's just say it did not look good. It did look good on some things, but then not so good on others. And don't worry, the reason why his head is disproportioned is not for the reason you think. Just get the spaces. So you're able to see his skeleton, which I think is going to be a cool idea. So now you're able to see his skeleton, really, mostly animating skeleton, not like a legit skeleton. I can do his anatomy, but that would be way harder, and I want to save myself from doing that. Trust me, I have drawn dragon anatomy before. It is not fun. And I did it for the sake of why not? Not a project at school, so thank God. So I was able to have my own leisure with it. Thank God for the hearts. It means so much. Anyways, so yeah, apologies for not streaming in a bit. That's my fault. So I'm gonna get back in the swing of posting more, but school has been hitting hard. So I'm hit harder. Sounds weird, don't take it out of context. I need to test how this looks. So let me flip the page. I'm gonna go to the very tippy top. And I'm gonna see how good this looks. Okay, that's perfect. I think it's already my mom hits harder. Well, don't worry. Maybe halfway or near the end of the stream, I'm gonna tell y'all his actual lore. I am insanely good at coming up with lore, but it's gonna be harder because I just created this guy and I only have a basis idea of the other characters. So, but by the way, this is the main antagonist, not protagonist, because protagonist is a hero. This guy's the villain, as you can say. What's up, Rachel? Oh, it's harder, bro. Honestly, though, I feel like anybody's mom can absolutely destroy. So, thing is that you can't see is that his side profile is drastically different. His legs are same, body structure same, and you're able to see how thick his hands are. But he has a crunched POV. Like he is almost always leaned over. He can stand tall, but he always has a hunch because well, his arms are ginormous and they have a lot of weight. So obviously, naturally, his upper body first off has to be more strong, which you can see that by his natural physical build, even though he looks skinny. And he also has to, well, have good legs to be able to hold him up. But the thing is, because his waist is so slim, don't worry, he's not a girl, it's a guy. It naturally has struggles holding him up. So, with that being, he has a hunch. And if you know the character John Doe from Roblox and his corruption form from the game Forsaken, um, you'll know that he has his spine poking out of his back, which man, it looks like it hurts. Talk about bad back day. Oh, but uh, thing is with this character, it has a similarity to that, but his natural back grows and his spine grew, meaning that his flesh around it tended to also grow with it. So that's why it'll look like there's bones coming out, but there isn't. It's not piercing any skin. It's just how he's made. Similar to like a xenophage. Not xenophage, my bad. A xenomorph from the Alien vs. Predator movie or Alien movie in general. You can see their back and their body structure with their different things and fume pipes or whatever coming out of their back. That's a natural part. So I'm going to also implement that. I got inspired by multiple different things, but that is not the point. The point is, his name is Philip, and he's a chill dude. I don't even know if I have a name for him yet, but let's just say his name is Philip. But yeah, sorry for the app session. It's gonna be a very, very yapping stream. Also, he does have a mouth, but because of the neutral, you cannot see it, so it's not even worth showing yet. And don't worry, it's not like a stereotypical horror mouth. It's a legit, like, predatory mouth. Hamilton reference? Is that Hamilton? Yeah, I think that's Hamilton. Do you mind explaining what I said? Wait, Philip from wait. I think Philip is what I said. Oh snap! I should not have said that. I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. You know what's Danny, what's good, bro? Okay, I'm gonna fix. Oh wait, no, that's his hand. How did I mess that up? That is my guy's hand. I don't know, bro. No way. What is that? This is Philip. I don't know if that's his confirmed name yet. I'm just basing it off. At the start of the stream, I explained what I'm doing. For now, I am making a new series that I'm going to be drawing. Actually, it is horror related and based off of a Minecraft video I saw. But yeah, that's them. His name is Philip currently. Probably what was the Hamilton reference? Did I mess it up that bad? uh, okay, wait. Okay, let's now get the coloring. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I'm able to see before and afters. Oh, oh, wait. I just realized my towels are from India. How? What? How are they from India? Wait, you got your towels from India? That is wacky and also awesome. There we go. That's also honestly back. Cause come on, marker. Let's start drawing Philip. Okay, I'm gonna also put stamps. Like, stamps. I thought they were from Walmart. Oh, well, you got them from Walmart, definitely. Thing is, Walmart buys them and then manufactures. Let's start off with the head. Let's see if this is good. I need to be really careful with the eyes because I do not want to mess up anything. No way. Wait, which one? No way. Did you get your main back? You'll spill the beans, bear. Your original? Yo! Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go, dude! That is so cool! Oh my gosh, bro. All the friends. All the stuff, all the Roblox. Yo, that is sick, bro. I'm so happy for you. Let's go, bro. The OG. Let's go, dude. I'm actually so pumped. That's freaking awesome. I love that. I love that for you. It sucks though. Mine didn't. Don't worry. It will. Hopefully. I'm praying. You know, if I don't, I don't. But if I do, then let's go. Bro, if I get my account back, I'm instantly grinding my life away on Forsaken, and no one will ever be able to get me out of the game until I get max level Jane. I don't care what is happening. I will never leave that game. Don't worry, obviously I will. But, you know. Wait, so you got the wait, can you give me more in-depth explanation? So you got the email, but then did you have to do something to get it actually back, or did you just log back in and then it's back? Here we are. This is Philip. I don't know if that's how you spell Philip. Don't quote me on it. But that's him. Now let's get his unneutral face. Wait, what? I have two FS and my parents all locate. Oh, snap, bro. Dang, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm paying for you. Bro, it's fine, though. I locate have like 84 different Fs. I'm joking. That's fine, though. One thing you want to do is just like, yeah, don't worry, bro. It's okay. We've all been there and we all will be there. Don't worry. I completely understand that. But they shouldn't be mad because that's not right at all. I just realized his face kind of like an Enderman, if I'll being honest. Draw the boiled one. I should. I should do that one time. Okay, this is aggro face. I wanted to do it to look a little different, but I guess this is gonna have to do. Also, I'm gonna have to do. I feel like we'll come back real soon. Okay, man. Ooh, that'd be cool if he's literally just his entire thing is completely hidden. He's cute when he's neutral, but then when he's aggro, he's ugly, and then when he's back to neutral, he's cute. Noted. There we go. Okay, side profile. Side profile with aggro would look kind of distorted, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I might. Oh yeah, preppy. Okay, I am sorry that they are mad, which is literally buns. And don't worry, because I have gotten Fs before and really bad grades, and well, obviously that's freaking sucks, but it's no shame on you at all. Never. Mm-mm. But obviously, anybody can improve on anything, no matter how good you are or how bad you are. So, praying that everything goes well. But real quickly, if you don't mind, can you tell me what the email like was? Like how you got your account back, if you don't mind. Bunny bunnies. Okay, let's see. Let's name this series A V S AVS J. Evil versus good. Kaboom! That's speaks my Brandy, not Brandy. She got hit by a bazooka. I feel like I don't like the eyes of the aggro. I don't want it to go to a like a thing. I want it to be like so preppy. Hold on. What I was gonna say. I know I usually don't like um mm, really quickly. If you're still in the chat, I'm gonna ask before I continue if when I was talking about your message, did I hurt your feelings? I wanna definitely wanna know because I care about everybody's feelings, obviously. Good or bad. Well, that looks horrifying, Niagara. My gosh. What's up, baby? Okay, here we go. Ugh. Yo, baby. Really quickly, and I would ask this obviously in general too. When because I want to just clarify. When you sent the messages about your parents and like the Athens stuff, um, did I accidentally hurt your feelings? Did I like say something wrong? I just want to know. 'Cause what's the detail? There we go. That looks good. No? Okay. Okay, just wanted to know. Because if I did, obviously, definitely want to take accountability. That's definitely one thing. Thank you. Just let me know if I do, though. Obviously. What? What's up? Ooh, I think good detail. No, it kind of be oozing because his lore isn't about that. Honestly looks really good in my opinion. What's up? Guess what? What? Guess what? What? I'm getting that. Shayla, that looks really good, man. I freaking love this. Philip, you're cooking. Wait, I'm cooking. Philip, you're getting cooked on. Wait, this. I should just stop talking. Next year, I get to go to the Georgia Aquarium. Oh, and I see a whale shark. Sleep over. Dang, bro. Dang, 2027 though. Holy snap. Bro, that's sick. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude. I'm looking so excited for you. Let's freaking go, bro. That's so tough, dude. Dude, please post about it or live stream. I don't care. Post or anything like that. Because I would love to see that. I freaking love whales, especially whale shark. Okay. Yeah, it looks uneven. It's not supposed to. Oh, dang it. Mm, maybe if I do this, it'll look better. It doesn't look that bad. Hmm, it's freaking awesome, bro. Probably, I cannot wait. That's sick. Like, actually, bro. Freaking go, dude. That's insane, bro. I've like only been to aquarium like one time, bro. Like ever. That's sick, bro. Oh yeah, twin. If you don't mind me asking, about the email and how you get it, did you just legit get to be able to play back on it, or did you have to do something, or was it just automatically back your account? Oh. Oh. My gay kid. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so high, bro. Cannot wait. Kitty. That'd be tough, bro. I would love that, dude. Oh my gosh, are you kidding, bro? Yes, sir. Oh, my yes, sir was a little too powerful. It blew away the paper. Okay, so we got front stance and his entire body, and then his head neutral, side profile of his head neutral, his head aggro, and then side profile of his head aggro to see what it looks like from all sides. Perfect. Let's go. And then obviously the back is no different. Dude, that's sick, bro. Bro, you get to go to an aquarium and have a chance of getting a kitten. Bro, what the freak? That is so freaking awesome. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Dude, oh my gosh. I was actually so happy. I can't even think, Beverly, bro. That's sick. Oh my gosh. Let's go, dude. That's awesome, man. I love that. Okay, now that we got his entire being done, what is next? Side profile, right? Okay. Okay, also fun fact, really quickly, a little bit of lore. Um, the reason why his head looks like that is because right here, you're able to see the side profile, right? Do you see how his jaw from the side kind of looks chunky? Well, that's because when you see this and the little teeth, his jaw detaches, opening, and then that is his actual mouth. How's my day? It's really good, actually. Yesterday, though, I was like, Lord drop. Yesterday, um, school was all right, but then I really started to have some like struggles. Like my body wasn't physically well, and like I just didn't want to talk to anybody. Um, this was around like maybe 2 o'clock, and then after, my internet wasn't really working well, so that also kind of added to the aggression and like the anger. And then after, uh, my friend, I'm not gonna go into it, nor am I gonna name the friend or anything like that, but my friend accused me of controlling him because I made this rule in our friend group, whatever, and it was to be followed just for health, like on overall, like for in general health and stuff like that. But then he accused me of that being controlling instead of just a rule. So that was confusing to me. It didn't piss me off. I was just wanting to know why he said that. So then I tell my other friend about it, and I'm on a call with him, which honestly, like it helped because I was able to express stuff. But then, um, I was just talking to him and stuff. But then, like, what was it? I was talking to him, and then, uh, I go talk to that friend who did that to like be like, hey man, this that happened. Do you mind talking to me about it so we can go over it? And then he said to leave him alone after some talking, and I was just trying to recommend him. So that was whatever. But after that, I was like, you know what? He's upset. I'm gonna pray for him. It's okay. And then I was able to talk to my amazing W freaking awesome twin, Preppy, and that made my day way much better. So, but that was yesterday too. This day has been really good. So, yeah, I spent like 30 minutes writing two different paragraphs for my twin and stuff, and it like took forever. But I said everything that came to heart, everything that I was being honest to myself, to that person, and honest in general. No lies, no hidden stuff. The pure, honest, 1,000 billion% truth. It just came out of me, and that's what I put in every word in every text. So yeah, that was how my day was, and basically that individual, which you know who you are, was really appreciative of it, and I love that. Yeah, that was how my day was. Oh yeah. What about you? How was your day? Let's see. I want to get um. I don't know if we should use the second page for him though. Should we? Hmm. It was all right. Yeah. You know, at least it wasn't bad though. I understand that how it can be all right. A lot of those days feel like that. If I'm being so honest, it's like stuff happened, some bad, some good, but then all you really got to do is like it wasn't good, but nor was it bad, so it was like a all right. I understand that. I really do. But you know what? My job, my mission is to turn that all right into a good or a great or an epic, as I like to say. So that's why I'm here. That's my job. So for the remaining time I have until I end stream, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, no, 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 wait, hold up. You know, they tell me, no, my Trump impression is not that good. You know, they tell me, they ask me, how are we gonna make America great again? And I look them in the eye and I say, well, America's already great, but I'm here to make it even greater. Yes. Yes, even greater. I'm doing the hand expressions, but you can't see. Yes. So yeah. Okay, so we got Philip, his base state, neutral, aggro, and both side profiles of his head. We're gonna do side profile of his body eventually, but the thing is, his hands are like this. Like his hands go out like this. As you can see, his hands are very big. The thing is about that, there's this one depiction of a drawing that I want to do versus our main character when he encounters Philip. And it's where Philip, sorry, Josh or whatever his name is, main character, is inside of a cave and he's exploring through it and he looks and he hears rumbling to the side of a wall of the cave. And he's like outside of the cave already, but it's still like rumbling noises. So he looks and then boom, a burst opens up and we're able to see Philip reach his very long hand outside of a broken hole through the cave and is trying to like reach out, like it goes, "Pow," and he's trying to reach for Josh, the main character. And Josh sees that and runs because then Philip starts breaking down the wall and climbs out of it. Which it is now 47 minutes into the stream. It is time for lore time. Chat, get ready. Story time. Slasher with story time is epic time. Ready now. Okay, lock in, chat. So basically, Philip is um he was like 5 years old when this occurred. Um and he was a farm boy. He always loved going on the farms and just tending to different types of crops and planting stuff. He was really nice. Very, very wholesome kid. So fast forward a couple of years, um and with this being well farm and also, yeah, I know, but he loved to tend to crops, not as just like a harvest or anything like that, but he also loved the farm. That's where he lived too. But with Philip, he um he loved tending into different places, and he usually got himself in trouble a lot. Not on purpose though. A lot of the times by accident. And one time he was going McDonald. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So one time he was going down into a cave, and this cave was not there before, which he does not remember at all. He never went to the area where this cave was, but originally this was a placed cave, meaning someone or something made this cave on purpose for Philip to find. So Philip steps into the cave. And because remember, this kid gets himself in trouble a lot. So, without knowing, and his curiosity getting to the best of him, he goes inside the cave without any parents nearby or anything like that. So, he's walking in, going down, and it's super, super fine, safe, and like nothing wrong. But then it gets a lot darker, and then he's exploring, and he finds some really cool stuff. A lot of cool little rocks, geodes, amethyst, stuff like that. And he's really, really fascinated. And thing is, though, he walks and he comes across this crystal. It's a dark gray and it has pitch black rock at the bottom of it. Not obsidian, not any some sort of real mineral. It doesn't emit light and it almost absorbs light. It's that pitch black, as like our friend. So he naturally grabs it, right? And nothing happens. Emo Yes, basically. So he grabs this crystal and he looks into it and, well, doesn't really see anything bad, nothing really. And then he's gonna go walk out of the cave. But he looks at the crystal and looks at the light coming from out of the cave. And he sees that when he touched this crystal, it turned nighttime automatically. He was shocked, scared, because he had the crystal, and when he touched it, it turned nighttime. And then when he touched it again, it turned daytime, which was insane. By the way, for any other person who was not touching the crystal, that was legit fast forward days. So he was skipping time every time he touched the crystal. So it was already 4 to 10 days every time he touched the crystal, which is concerning because his family then in real time days would wonder where he is. So he didn't think of anything of it, really. And he decides to explore even further down into the cave whilst holding the crystal, meaning it's keeping the time of day or night, because he's not constantly touching it, meaning it's just staying at the time. But he keeps walking down, walking, going. He trips and falls one time. And by accident, the crystal lands back into his hands because it fell out and he had to grab it again, which automatically turns it to a different time of day. And he doesn't know because he can't see the above light anymore, which is concerning. So he starts to get really scared, and he doesn't know where it is. It's pitch black everywhere around him. He hears bats, he hears dripping of water. He is extremely horrified of what could be there, and he's just holding this crystal, knowing what it can do. But hours pass. He starts to get extremely hungry. He can't find any food nowhere. He's becoming a biggie, basically. He doesn't know what's there or not. He can't explore because he's too scared and everything like that. So, in in fashion sense and just sense in general, he grabs his clothes and he just puts his head over because he's scared, almost acting like going under the covers in your blankets. But he forgot that he had the crystal still in his hands while it was now under his shirt. So, thing is about this crystal, with this dark gray crystal, it starts to glow, emitting light, but not normal light. It started to emit black light, meaning everything was naturally purple, and there was
there was stuff everywhere. So he took off his shirt. Sorry, well, he didn't take off his shirt, but like put his shirt back, and he looked around, and there was footprints, not his, and they were all around him. Specifically, nowhere else, just around him. He freaked out. He screamed. He was so petrified. And yeah, what's up? What's your question? Why didn't he leave the cave? His curiosity got to him, and when he found out that he was able to turn the time of day, he was scared that his parents would, um, like, I don't even know. Like, his natural instinct was just stay in the cave and even go darker because of how much his curiosity was going. He was like, he was, huh. He did this thing back then, and it was all about hide and seek. He loved hide and seek. Absolutely adored the game. And he used to play with his parents all the time. He was scared that his parents would think it's a hide and seek game and then try and go look for him, and he didn't want to get caught because he was really good at it. So he tried to keep that pride and stuff. So, which was not a good idea. So he kept even going down, down, down. So now, cut back. We have him with knowing that there is footprints, meaning someone or something was walking around him, while he was just sit down, stuck in a sitting position, scared as heck. So then, what's up, bro? And then hold up. Okay, so with this being, um, the crystal starts keeping like it's like glowing, emitting now it's some sort of radiation. Like there's like gray pieces of energy that's going around, and it's still scary. So fast previously, because they're on a farm, um Philip doesn't have any friends nor siblings, and he doesn't even know what really like a friend is, because he hasn't really had any more human contact in years. So he wanted a friend a while ago, but that was never too big of an issue. Obviously, because he had his pets and his animals that he took care of and stuff like that. But what do you mean real? What you mean real? Yeah, friends. I'm your friend. Anyways, um, with this being, Philip. Well, actually, people can relate. Wait, will relate, but whatever. He's your comfort pet now. Philip started looking around. He got the courage to walk up, and he started to hear screaming. Warning, this gets scary. He heard screaming. He looks around, but there's no one there. So he hides into a cavern and a little like a little tiny place inside of the cavern and the cave. So the crystal he's still holding glows black, completely black, and the gray goes away. It is just pure black. And his hands start to go black, completely black. They start to even grow. This shadow that is getting emitted from the crystal starts to grow on his body. And slowly by slowly, the crystal starts to fade away because it is actually going on him. His eyes start to enlarge and he starts to dilate. He's able to see in the dark now. He's able to see through walls, to breathe better, to be able to see and smell better, and he his jaw starts to feel weird because he was hungry, so his the crystal sensed that because this crystal is a living thing. It sensed that, and his jaw enlarged and dropped to be able to be foldable in and out to be able to hide a smiling impression, and also his real teeth and mouth. So with his being, and we can also see it here. Anytime he would sense agitation, anger or anything, his pupils would go inward. Whenever he's neutral or happy or even sad, they would dilate and grow. He won't survive a step in. He won't survive a step in the bath and body. Yeah, basically, um, basically, bro would be cooked. But with this being, um, Philip, started to have a sensation and a sense of fear, anger, hunger, and fun fact, hide and seek. So, thing is, he started to grow taller and went years inside of that cave. Absolute years. Years went by. He is now a full grown adult. He has never heard of the internet. He has never anything. And also in this thing, like internet is a thing, but it's not really prominent. Um, so give this guy some food. Yeah, honestly, he hasn't also, fun fact, he hasn't eaten in all those years. But the thing is about him, the crystal kept feeding him. Not not anything like that. But it was just general. Teacher, I have a question. Yeah, what's up? What's your question? Make it quick. Because unfortunately I freaking gotta go soon. L bed. L bed sound. What's up? What's your question? What is your question? Why did people not look for him? They did, actually. But the crystal made his body so black and so dark and so pitch the peak amount of darkness that no one could see him. And when people, especially investigators, police, not his family went to look for him, but police said no, it is too dangerous. The cave has like done stuff. It is not. It's not safe. Could he talk? Sort of. He, he can only murmur words such as friend, new friend, hello, goodbye, I see you, I don't see you, peekaboo, and that's it. Those are the only words he can murmur. So, in a cave diver, actually, that's what they did. They got one, and the thing is, remember how I said he didn't get fed besides the natural substance of the crystal? Well, let's say he also craved another type of food. So, anytime a person that was not his family would go down deep where he is, well, let's just say he would sense them, he would do this, he would do that, and then he would say peekaboo, and well, let's just say he would get fed. I know, it's dark, it's creepy, but that's how he ate. So the thing is that he craved now is not just human flesh, deep in the cracks of the cave. He, yeah, I know, no, I know. He didn't just crave that. Thing is, Philip craves a best friend. The crystal craves a host and a companion, meaning when the crystal gets its host, that host will need a companion. And this companion is our main character. But the thing is, the ways of Philip and how he tries to get the companion is different. He no longer can tell what is good and bad. So if he does an action, he can't tell if he's doing a good thing or a bad thing. So he goes and will stop at nothing to get a best friend. And our main character is that best friend. Not yet though, because I need to work on the story. But with it being this Philip just will stop at nothing and can't tell if he's doing bad or good. Meaning he legit eats people. With obviously and it's not a human anymore, so it's a creature. Which zip. Um and that's what he naturally does. But we'll get more into it, obviously, because he's gonna have more lore and how he chases literally down the person. His abilities is well, just mostly fear, extraordinarily enhanced strength, night vision. He's able to smell through walls, see through walls. He's able to dig through metal, through any natural substance, and he is bulletproof. I know, absolute unit. But he is very, very flammable. He's like a cat. Yes, actually, he acts very much like a cat. Naturally, that's his thing. Is that he acts kind of like a cat, but way more horrifying, like a skinwalker. But and also fun fact: originally, his sign was going to have this, not actually those two things, but it was prominent like horns almost that would grow out of his head, not cat ears, but a formation on his head that looked like that. You get me? Bro, it's gonna actually wait a minute. Fun fact, really quick. Also, once he finds this friend that he's been craving and literally hunting down, he will automatically be neutral. And guess what? He will literally do anything to protect that friend. But downside, although if you quote unquote tame him and be his friend, obviously he's gonna protect you. But the thing is, first off, you have to constantly feed him. Second, if you make a mistake, or if you say something mean, or if you abandon him, he will stop at nothing to absolutely decimate you, absolutely destroy you. That's why it is not a good idea to have him as your friend. So, yeah. But he will protect you from like anything. So, I mean, if you're in the Amazon and there's a cheetah or something and you're with him, then he will absolutely just decimate that cheetah. Anyways, chat. That is Philip. Is he fluffy? No, but his substance on his skin is smooth, so it is good to snuggle, but not fluffy. Can you send him after my brother? um, if your brother roasts him and makes fun of him, then he's gonna absolutely go after him. I know, I'm sorry, he's not fluffy. But the palm of his hand, not the claws, the palm of his hand is very, very soft. So he's good to pet and he's very good to snuggle. But he will absolutely destroy. I'll ask him to roast him then. Nah! Nah! But yeah, chat, that is part one of my new series, Philip, which is the evil character in AV. Sorry, I have a lisp. AVG. How tall is he? He is 8'3". He's 8'3". Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Make a fluffy one. Honestly, the main protagonist, which is the hero, he has a pet, and it is a cat. So I'm gonna have to draw him, and he has a little piece of armor, which is super cute. But I'm gonna have to draw it, so that could be next stream. He tall, yes, he is tall. He's very tall. Yeah, the protagonist, which is our main character, he has a pet cat. So that is the fluffy thing that you're gonna see. Not anymore. It's mine. Well, actually, sad story. This is gonna make a change of mind. This cat was a stray and actually was physically hurt very bad by its previous owners and was sent out to the dumps. And Philip was coming across this individual cat and wanted to eat it, but the main character came in, saved the cat from Philip, and then was able to shelter him, give the cat food and a little piece of armor. But yeah, don't worry, he's fine now. The cat is perfectly fine. Philip, though, he almost ate him. So, I don't know if you like Philip anymore. Philip, no kitty friend, nothing. Honestly, yeah. Philip's favorite animal was cats, anyways. But yeah, chat. Thank you so freaking much for tuning in. I make my cats thick. This cat is not that thick, but is fluffy. So I'm going to say good night. This is part one. We got part two coming tomorrow. I think was Wednesday. So wait, no, maybe Thursday. I'll work on part two. Um, but yeah, thank all for tuning in. Uh, yeah, no what time? I don't really know. There's T posing in the back. Baby Jesus. Anyways, no what time? I don't really know. I just do whatever. Unless I post about it, then I'll be able to give you a time. But everybody has different time zones, so whatever. Baby Jesus. But yeah, God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in the stream. Reminder, fluffy big cats are cute, and Philip is basically like a ginormous humanoid cat. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.